Behind the scenes at Churchill Downs, organizers of the Kentucky Derby are working to restore public trust in a sport damaged by widespread drug culture.
Let's check the tattoo, please, Carlos. Okay, very good.
Increased testing and surveillance, including video monitoring, are part of the new realities of racing here.
That's one of the live cameras. Derby horses will be under surveillance by the deputy sheriffs for 72 hours preceding the Derby. This adds to another layer of integrity that we wish to have in horse racing.
This is Joe Drape of the New York Times. Last year, I'll Have Another won the Kentucky Derby and made a run at the Triple Crown.
I'll Have Another has won the Kentucky Derby!
But the racing success was eclipsed by publicity surrounding doping violations of the Colts trainer, Doug O'Neill. This year, trainer Rudy Rodriguez received a license to run in Kentucky only on the condition that he submit to 24-hour video surveillance for his horse, Vijack. Recently, 2 of his horses tested positive for an illegal anti-inflammatory drug.
What we have are 4 wireless cameras, and those 4 cameras are connected to a cloud server which records the video for 7 days.
Rodriguez maintains he did not violate any doping rules. He says he has no problem with the added security and monitors his colt on a cell phone.
It's a very good system to have, Make sure everybody give us a little trust at the horsemen that we're doing the right job, and this system is gonna prove then that we're doing what we're supposed to be doing.
In the 3 days leading up to Saturday's Derby, trainers and other personnel will have to log in and out when they enter the stables. Syringes will be collected and added to a database used to track increased drug testing and other medical information, says Mary Scalay, Kentucky's equine medical director.
Iowa uses a system, Louisiana, Maryland, Florida. So when we see a horse for the first time coming up here in the spring from Gulfstream, it may be the first time we physically lay hands on the horse, but it is not the first information we've got about the horse, assuming it's raced in Florida prior to that.
The goal of the testing protocol is to deter would-be cheaters.
Sampling is ongoing. They don't know when they're going to be sampled. They don't know if they'll be sampled again. We're certainly not accusing anybody. It's just a good way to make sure that if somebody is contemplating it, we've created a barrier that makes them think twice.
Industry officials understand there's more to do and recently introduced stiffer penalties for drug violations. But increased testing is a start for a sport that has seen its integrity battered.